Did you know that beaches offer more than just sunbathing and scenic views? They can be the launch pad for some of the most unforgettable adventures on Earth. From surfing monstrous waves and diving into coral kingdoms to sandboarding massive dunes and exploring hidden sea caves, these beach experiences blur the line between relaxation and raw adrenaline. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 beach adventures beyond sunbathing. Thrilling, wild, and absolutely unforgettable. Before we dive into these coastal thrills, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest deep dives into the bold, the breathtaking, and the beautifully unexpected. Let's get started. If you're ready to trade your beach towel for something a little more exciting, whether you're craving ocean-powered action or hidden coastal secrets, these beaches will take you far beyond the shoreline and into a world of pulse-pounding adventure. Join us as we uncover the most exhilarating beach experiences that go way beyond just soaking up the sun. 10. Sandboarding in Huacachina, Peru. Deep in the Peruvian desert lies the tiny oasis village of Huacachina, surrounded by massive golden sand dunes that stretch to the horizon. It looks like a scene from a dream, but the real rush begins when you strap a sandboard to your feet and charge down the face of a 300-foot dune. With no snow in sight, you hurtle down sun-scorched slopes at breakneck speed, surrounded by swirling clouds of sand. There are no lifts, no soft landings, and no second chances if you fall. The raw energy of this dry, wind-sculpted world makes for one of the most surreal and exhilarating beach-bordering adventures on the planet. 9. Sea Cave Kayaking in Algarve, Portugal. The southern coast of Portugal is a jagged ribbon of cliffs and arches, but its real secrets lie beneath, the sea caves of Algarve. Armed with a kayak and the will to explore, adventurers can paddle into cathedral-like caves where sunlight filters through cracks in the stone, painting the walls in glowing shades of gold and blue. Inside, it's quiet and eerie, as if the ocean is holding its breath. The legendary Benagil Cave is just the beginning. Some caves are only accessible during low tide and calm seas, adding to the tension and mystery. This is coastal exploration at its most intimate and cinematic. 8. Cliff jumping at Rick's Café, Negril, Jamaica. Negril isn't just about reggae and sunsets. It's home to some of the most iconic cliff jumping spots in the Caribbean. At Rick's Café, thrill seekers line up to take the plunge from limestone cliffs ranging from 10 to 35 feet high. With the audience cheering below, the pressure mounts as you stand at the edge, looking down into the deep blue water. Every jump is different. Some are graceful, others chaotic, but all share that split second of pure, weightless terror just before impact. The cliffs echo with shouts and splashes, making every leap a defiant act of joy. 7. Shark Cage. Diving in Gansby, South Africa. Just off the coast of Gansby lies one of the most terrifying and awe-inspiring underwater experiences imaginable. Shark cage diving with great whites. You're dropped into the frigid Atlantic encased in a steel cage, while bait is cast into the water to lure the giants in. Then from the depths the shadows rise, sleek, silent, and immense. They glide past within inches of your face, eyes unblinking, jaws vast and prehistoric. The moment one of them suddenly turns and smashes its nose into the bars is unforgettable. It's not a tourist gimmick. It's a raw confrontation with one of Earth's oldest predators. 6. Coasteering in Pembrokeshire, Wales. Somewhere between rock climbing, wild swimming, and cliff diving lies coasteering, a coastal assault course along jagged shorelines. In Pembrokeshire, this uniquely British adventure takes you over slippery rocks, through crashing waves, and into tight sea caves. There's no path, only nature's rugged terrain and your own grit. One minute you're scaling a sheer face soaked with salt spray. The next you're launching off a ledge into swirling ocean pools. It's wet, cold, physically demanding, and completely addicting. You don't watch the beach from a towel. You conquer it, one tidal zone at a time. 5. Lava Rock Beach. Trekking on the Big Island, Hawaii. Where else can you hike across an alien black landscape, still warm from the Earth's molten heart? On Hawaii's Big Island, beaches made of cooled lava stretch for miles, rugged and glistening under the sun. The path is treacherous, sharp rocks, loose gravel, unexpected heat. But the journey leads to places few dare to go. hidden black sand beaches, natural tide pools carved by fire, and crumbling cliffs with ocean spray rising from below. Some routes even wind past active lava tubes and steam vents. It's not just a hike, it's a trek through time, over the bones of ancient eruptions that shaped this volatile paradise. 4. Shipwreck Snorkeling in Zakynthos, Greece. Navajo Beach is famous for the rusted hulk of a smuggler ship stranded in white sand, but the real thrill begins underwater. Just offshore lies a graveyard of forgotten vessels, where divers can explore decades-old wrecks now claimed by the sea. The eerie silence is broken only by the sound of your breath as you float above twisted metal, coral-covered decks, and open cargo holds. Fish dart in and out of portholes. Sea turtles glide by like ghosts. It's not just snorkeling, it's underwater archaeology where every dive reveals a piece of history swallowed by the deep. 3. Swimming in bioluminescent waters. Vieques, Puerto Rico. Some beaches come alive when the sun goes down. In the glowing waters of Mosquito Bay, microscopic organisms called dinoflagellates emit a natural light when disturbed. That means every stroke of your arm or kick of your foot creates a burst of electric blue in the water around you. At night, under a moonless sky, it feels like swimming through stardust. The glow trails behind you like magic. It's not dangerous, not extreme, but it's deeply enchanting, like stepping into another dimension where nature writes with light instead of ink. 2. Surfing monsoon. Waves in Bali, Indonesia. Bali's beaches may be known for their beauty, but during monsoon season they transform into untamed wave machines. For seasoned surfers, this is paradise. Roaring barrels, glassy peaks, and long rides that test balance and bravery. But even experienced riders find themselves humbled by the raw power of these seasonal swells. Uluwatu, Karamas, Ihuas, and Padang become battlegrounds, where the ocean throws its full force at anyone daring enough to ride. The stakes are high, but the payoff, a flawless tube ride through a crashing wall of water, is something that stays with you forever. 1. Tidal bore. Surfing on the Kampar River, Malaysia. The Kampar River isn't a beach in the traditional sense, but it begins at the sea, and it carries the ocean's fury deep inland. When the moon and tide align, a rare phenomenon occurs, a tidal bore. A wall of water pushes upstream, turning the calm river into a liquid conveyor belt of power. Surfers line up and wait for the roaring approach. When it arrives, they ride a single wave for minutes, not seconds, miles instead of meters. You surf past villages, jungle, and farmland. There's no second chance. If you fall, the wave is gone. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of ride. Strange, muddy, and absolutely electrifying. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.